Hey, Deb Coviello here. Wanted to just chat with you a little bit before I start my workout, and it is to you because I care about you, about starting your 2024 off right. Now, I know everybody is going into a strategic planning cycle, setting those, goals for this year. What are the results you want to achieve? And last time I chatted with you a little bit, I talked about you need to really, really invest in your people, because if you can close competency gaps and how people are performing their job, you're going to set a very strong foundation. But there's part two to this that I really wanted to have a conversation. This may seem simple. Yes, we're going to have a mentoring program. We're going to hire coaches for our executive team. But the thing that I see sometimes is that you may have hired people into these leadership roles and you just expect them to be able to coach performance. And I want you to just take a serious look at the people on your leadership team. They may be high performers, but do they have the capability and the capacity to actually coach performance in your people, or do you leave it to your HR department to send people through training to increase their performance? It's an important question, because when we come into this planning year and you're investing money in equipment and technology, have you invested in the people leaders who have to do people development? And it could be we set the expectation that they need to have regular one-on-ones and be able to close these gaps. But they themselves may not know how to coach other people. And you need to ask yourself that question. Now, I'm not proposing a solution that I am going to be that solution, but I could partner with you because I have been quite successful for this. I have set up companies because once we can coach performance of people, their capability soars. So I did talk about this in my last video, but now part two is you need to then say, do you have the internal capability to do this? Or maybe you need external support. It's an important question, and it goes to the ISO 9001 standard about have you properly resourced the programs you have in your organization. Resource management is your responsibility, not only the development of the people, but have you adequately resourced the effort to be able to do it? It's an important question. So I propose to you at your next management review or strategic planning session, ask the question, have we properly resourced the organization, not just in executing in operations, do we have enough workers, do we have enough people in customer service, but do you have the people in place to be able to coach performance, and do they have the competencies to coach performance in others? And if not, how can you extend the capacity in your organization to be able to do that, whether it's internal or external? These are important questions you should be asking your leadership team. Do you have the capacity and capability to elevate the performance of your people? And I'm not just talking about your high performers, but your average or steady eddies need to be developed too, because if they fall into a circumstance that's not amenable to the work they're doing, they may slide down to being a poor performer. And that is money that you're going to lose against the bottom line. So think about it. It's an important question. I would love to partner with you. I can here for you to talk about what is needed in those leaders to be able to coach performance, mentor your people so that you have a successful 2024. Because if you don't, any investment and expensive investments in your organization are going to falter, and you're going to wonder why we didn't get the results, because maybe people didn't know how to interact, do change management, etc. So it's important. Think about it. And I'm going to, again, try to get to that workout and just want to see you succeed. So let's have a conversation, but think about, do you have the right people with the right capability and competencies in place in your organization to be able to coach performance across everybody in the organization? Take care. Deb Coviello. Be well. Bye.